My dear friends, this is Dr. Pandit Selvam on behalf of Grow Big Consultancy. I request you to subscribe my channel to get more and more new uploaded videos. Today I would like to just map out what's happening in Ahmedabad, Gujarat on microfinance. So certainly I know there's a spark, there is no kind of downfall in lending. It's about 58%. The FIDC, Seva Bank and Credit Bureau have reported that there was a decline of 84% because who are your clients for microfinance? Street vendors, informal laborers, farm laborers, domestic servants, contract workers, construction laborers, and factory workers. So these are the poor people, the clients of the microfinance program. Now I think 50% of the business have been highly shut down, so they couldn't generate income, so their repayment is also affected. So in view of it, the fresh lending is also getting reduced. How much reduced? About 85%. So where will they go? So it was 1,596 last year. It has gone down to 783 crore. So under the situation, the people who rely upon this microfinance program find it so much difficult to survive. So the situation is a little more worse, which they are not expected the previous years. So the street vendors and those people cannot access banks in view of collateral, and again the system procedures followed. Moreover, they have been already promoted to avail 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, even up to 50,000 rupees, which they cannot easily avail from those banks. The small financial bank, because the bank has got about 46% of the microfinance holding, they can also give, but their priority is not to this community, but the priorities is shifted. Maybe like a small business people, little higher than the group of we are called as the informal sector groups. So overall, the gross portfolio wise, overall, it is showing that from 69,000 crore to 63,000 crores. 69,000 crore it was in the fourth quarter of the last year, and 63,000 crore of this year, quarter 2. So under this pretext, where will they go and how this problem is going to be resolved? And how long they are going to have this kind of situation without capital, without any kind of investment to be made on their routine activity which will feed them, which give them their life. So the situation is a little more critical in Gujarat. It's viewed by the three operators, and maybe like new tax relief, and maybe like SME and MSME, the new financial setup, and the bankers stepping forward to lend some of the credit which is accessed by the poor people can resolve the problems. And I think the planners and the policy makers will have to evolve a system which will give them little relief so they can come out of that poverty status. Then again they restart their wheel, so the regular flow of income can be retained and maintained and achieved. So the city like Ahmedabad and state like Gujarat, it's a place I think where there are a lot of people hanging upon this kind of support. A quick decision or a state-wise immediate intervention is required to safeguard the poverty-ridden people, so that the normalcy will be restored to maintain the livelihood better. Otherwise, they will again go back to the clutch of the money lenders, which they cannot come out of it, because that is a clutch which they will put them in a heavy suffering, and they don't find any kind of income, real income or monetary income. They don't find anything extra to manage their livelihood very easily, effectively. I think the interventions are really required to safeguard these people. We do agree. I think pandemic has suffered people a lot everywhere, but these people cannot go because they don't literacy. They have no skill. Only with that unskilled activities, only they have been leading their life. So these people really need support. I think the concerned people will have to pay attention on them. Please, thank you.